but I gotta make my mom a card. I didn't even realize it was so soon. We all make them. I mean, even my dad, he'll literally just grab a piece of notebook paper and write on it, like, I love you. But they're just $10 for a greeting card? I don't think so. Dumb. Cake. You know, I remember my first time traveling alone, and, like, it's kind of scary for a few seconds until you get past, like, TSA, and then all of a sudden your heart, like, has this lift and you realize the amount of freedom you have, if that makes sense. You know what I mean? Like, the fear, at least that's what happened for me. The fear makes this, like, flump, and you're like, wait, is what I'm feeling just freedom? Like, you can do whatever the fuck you want. You can walk around the airport, go to Hudson, get a few magazines and some candy, take a shit, do what, like, no one else is there to, like, dictate your actions. It's kind of a really weird feeling the first time you do it. But it's kind of nice. I hope you enjoy it. Seriously, and she loves it because she loves getting a card, and I think cards are pointless. I like cards because it has handwriting in it, and that's like an extra oomph. But I do not want someone spending $9.99 on a fucking greeting card. That shit is asinine. They're just dumb expensive. And I doubt highly the artist is getting any of that. Let me see. I don't think. Yeah, let's go get equipment. Equipment. I need my equipment. Fuck yeah. Hell yeah, Cake. That's the attitude to take, dude. Enjoy yourself. It's gonna be fun. I don't mind traveling by myself at all, honestly. It's not that there's a problem traveling with other people, but I can't help but, you know, in my mind, I'm thinking about those other people, like, where's your bag? Are you okay? Do you need to pee? Do you need a drink? Are you all right? Like, I'm, like, stewarding them in my brain all the time. When I'm by myself, it's just not even an option to do that. So it's, you know, on accident more relaxing. Does anyone else do that on accident? Just, like, end up momming? And I try not to do it in an annoying way. I just, you know, make sure everyone's cool before myself, and then kind of forget to even acknowledge myself, which is fine. I'm fine. You're fine. We're all doing fine. Shut up. Obviously. Wasn't that convincing? Fuck you, you little... Ooh, thank you. Just kidding. I do, because I can't stand it when someone fucks up and forgets something, like, and I could have just been like, yo, did you forget so-and-so before we leave the house? Because I know I would have said it. Like, I overthink everything. It's an illness. Wait, we have to try this out. Is this a bomb? Yes. Sick. What up, slut? Oh, for sure. Ooh. No, I'm a trained respiratory therapist, still licensed and everything. I left respiratory therapy almost 3.5 years ago.
Blood orgy! Yay! Blood orgy! Blood orgy! Yay!
Appropriately because of blood orgies. No, I kind of got to a point where it was driving me insane. Like, I could feel like I was changing who I was innately just simply by the amount of unnecessary and ridiculous amounts of death I was seeing and, like, taking in on a daily basis. Thank you for that raid. Welcome, raiders. And I looked around me at all of the RTs that were, like, older and had been, like, lifelong RTs and stuff. And it's not like it ever got better. Like, they were miserable, and they complained constantly, and they were constantly quitting and going between different hospitals because, you know, you always are like, oh, the next one can't have a terrible manager or whatever. But, like, if you've ever had more than one job, which I'm sure many of you have worked many jobs, every job is almost exactly the same. It doesn't matter what you're doing for that job. There's always going to be the same people. There's going to be, like, a group of people you can handle, a group of people you really like, and then some you fucking can't stand no matter what. Jobs... I think honestly the tolerance level for me, at least for a job, is who I work with. If I enjoy who I work with, I'll probably enjoy whatever the fuck I'm doing. And I worked completely alone, just like watching people die all the time. It was really fucking depressing. Like internally, you know, in those dark places you don't realize till later when you're trying to go to sleep. Hi, role players, my love. How are you? So I'm like way past the studied, worked for like 14 years. And honestly, I started streaming while I was studying for my state boards because I was going insane studying all the time. And then my community honestly was like so fucking nauseatingly supportive. Like, we might not be able to like, none of them were like, my stream wasn't like, we're gonna support you financially. Like, no one ever lied to me, which was so heartwarming to me, honestly. I hate that fake bullshit, but it was like, everybody was like, we have faith in you that you'll make it and survive, and you don't need to be unplugging grandmothers to do so. And that was, that support was like, you know, priceless, for lack of a better word. Priceless. Dude, Twitch is a magical place. There are some horrible places and some wonderful places. It sucks, but there's always going to be both. I mean, that's life. But you guys are pretty dope. And I really did and everybody had a different opinion, and I took it all in, and I think it was very invaluable. And at the end of the day, I was like, you know what? I'd rather not have health insurance or a 401k than literally watch children and people of all ages and whatever die all the time. You know? And I'm infinitely happier, if you're wondering. All the time, every day since. I have been like, to the nth degree happier with my life and everything about it. Weird, huh? No, it's okay. Honestly, I don't regret any of it. I learned so much. Like, that's why I have this disgusting brain of like medical vomit. I learned so much. I had so many amazing life experiences. It's just, you know, the ratio of good to bad really leaned in that icky direction, unfortunately. And that's a lot of just American healthcare is a business right now. And that's really, really hard when I'm a sap. I'm such an empathetic person. Like, I don't see patients as patients. They're like humans. I get to know their family and their moms and their dads and their dogs and the names of everything they love. You know, like, I get really, really into my patients. And when you see hospitals being like, well, their insurance stopped covering them, so we're evicting them. You're like, but they have cancer. That kind of shit just, and you are powerless. You can do nothing. It really wears fast, I guess. Because I'm not old. I don't think I, you know, am old, quote unquote. I only did a total, I think, because I think it was like almost 15 years ish. Absolutely, Adam. I'm glad too. And here's the thing, like, it's crazy because I think the same thing happens in nursing. You're like fed this constant dialogue of like, you're a martyr, you're amazing, no one else could do what you do, we need people like you, you're on the front lines, we're gonna clap at 8 p.m. for you. And that fucking brainwashes you, and me, it did it to me, into thinking like, I can't leave this because who the fuck else is gonna do it? I can't. How do I leave my patients? Like, how do I do that? How do I leave the hospital? Like, they're shorthanded all the time. Like, you really start to internalize this like guilt for nothing. There's always another nurse or another RT. Always. There's always more work. You know what I mean? It is. It's really sad. And of course, there's some hospitals are better than others, but overall, they're all a business at the end of the day. What up, Zen? How are you? Exactly, Cake. A job is a job is a job. At the end of the day, it's all like who you work with and the work conditions. It's not what you're doing for a living by any means. My favorite job I've ever had was in food service. I know. What a fucking weirdo. But for real, it was fun. You worked on a team and everybody was on the same level. So, like, if one person was fucked, we were all fucked. And everybody helped each other. And I miss that a little bit sometimes. This is more fun, obviously. I want Mana. They tell me I can't stop taking these meds, but the second I don't have insurance, they'll tell me to get fucked. Dude. I use, what is it? It's like RX, something rx.com. Safe. What is the website? There's a website in the US at least. I think it works everywhere, where you can get coupons for meds. But before I knew of this, my Lexapro was costing me like over $364 a month to not want to kill myself. But I could get oxycodone for a broken rib for free, or Oxycontin or whatever. I don't know which one it was, for free. GoodRx, thank you, is that one. Yeah, GoodRx has saved my ass many times on my Lexapro. But yeah, without health insurance, it was I mean, the fuck stick? Crazy. Without... Why? Shut up. Nobody cares. Without insurance, one I take is $3K for a 30-day supply. Jesus fucking dicks. That, I mean, on some literal, like, moral or otherwise level, that has to be illegal. I don't know what you want from me, but it's not right now, bro. I love you so much. Trick just, like, barked at nothing. I don't know what's up. Hello, friends. Would you like to play? Oh, nope. We like to party. We like to party. Ooh. You don't like to party. Oh, shit. Fuck balls. Those really don't hit very hard, do they? Peace, bitch. Abso-fucking-lutely. Honestly, streaming helps my mental health. I'm a much happier, much more balanced human being. Much more. Like, having human beings to, like, talk to each day rather than just working by myself, and the only reason someone calls me is because someone's dying or needs to die. It's not a great way to just live your daily life long term, you know? It's got to be doing something. I don't know. Ooh. I don't understand what the white and the light gray is on my health bar. It's got to be like shield or something. Oh my god, maybe. I mean, as far as I've noticed, Trick has never had a horrific fart. Lilith, however, might be rotting on the inside. I don't know what's going on with that dog. Some of her farts are so bad, I literally have to get up and leave the room because I feel like I'm chewing on them or gargling them or some other fucking visceral feeling. And they have this exact same diet, same parents. I don't know what happened. Anuses, man. Anuses. Oh, bitch. What up? I don't know how I do that swinging back and forth with the scythe every once in a while. It's just a pure hot magic coincidence. Don't know what's going on there. Ooh, another thing I don't understand. Handsies. Really, Cake? I mean, honestly, I never really felt an antidepressant. I just felt like I had more control over my anxiety. Like, the symptoms that were dumb out of control, like for me, just for me personally, like my hands, when I really was having the breakdown, like in the midst, my hands would sweat. Like I could just watch it pool out of nowhere. It was not hot. I could be freezing and my hands would sweat. And that was one thing that started to go away. Like little things like that I could tell meant, you know, I'm still going to have anxiety once in a while or whatever. I'm bipolar no matter what I take. But at least my hands don't pool anymore. Little things like that. But I totally sympathize. That does not work for everybody. And not everybody has those little weird, sweaty pooling hands. By the way, I'd never had a sweaty hand in my entire life before that instance. If anybody's wondering. Yeah, exactly. It's like finding the happy medium. That was a big talk I had with my doc. I remember, I think the first time I went out, I was like, please don't put me on, what did I tell him? I was like, please don't put me on lithium because I don't want to be like dead inside. And he just laughed at me. He's like, not everyone goes on lithium. I'm like, everyone with bipolar gets put on lithium. It was such a stupid paranoia. Like, I was telling my psychiatrist what to do. I don't think so, boo. Really, Kate? Lexapro? I mean, it's the first one I ever tried, thank fuck. I felt, and I will never, ever take that for granted because I know a lot of people go on a crazy-ass journey to find the right drug. I mean, do we ever get fixed, Sean? Or do we just, like, kind of make it more manageable? I don't know if fixing it's really possible for me either. I want to talk to people, but I don't want them close to me. So talking to people at arm's length through streaming is so good. It helps my mental and social anxiety. I can be with you, but not, dude. I totally hard understand. Like for me, one of the most anxious aspects of hanging out with someone is having to say goodbye. I am queen of the Irish goodbye, aka leaving when you're not looking. Obviously, if I'm the only one you invited over, I'm not just going to disappear. But a party or a get together or anything like that, I like want to vomit at the prospect of having to say goodbye. Like it's so awkward and gross that I will just like I'll make sure like I hit up and talk to the person at least, but then I'm like, that's cool, sick, late. Like I slip the fuck out. I hate it so much. No shame in avoiding shit that makes you feel like shit. And don't let anyone make you feel like shit for that. You know what I mean? The shame game is not fair. We do what we have to do to survive. And I thank fuck for Discord every day because it's the only way I've stayed sane, especially during all this COVID stuff. A dirty dagger, that's precious. I don't. Ooh. I mean, wait. Are we gonna go to Brad next? Fuck a dick. I think so. Hold up. Can I look at that? I can look at this and back out, right? Yeah. Yeah, it is Brad. Let's heal. Fudge. Exactly. Like, I don't think people need to be fixed, quote unquote. I think a lot of us just have different brain chemistry and different brain wiring, and the world is not as fluidly malleable as we are. Because, you know, people like sameness. That sucks. I'm telling you, this is Brad. I'm not even shitting you. I thought spooksman supervisors were the worst around here, but no. Here's the sovereign slacker himself, Brad the Contrarian, who thinks I can't tell he's wasting time. Sov what? Can't you just speak like a normal person? Wow, I want to slap him in the face. Exactly. That took me a long time. Like, I honestly was convinced I was, like, broken goods for a long time. And I don't think anyone's broken goods. I don't think broken goods is a thing. I don't think that's real. I think humans are just, we're varied. And that's cool, though. Like, fuck if the world was all the same. How fucking boring. Fuck off with that. Excuse me. Uh-oh. Ball sacks. Stop. Don't touch me there. That is my no-no square. I jumped. That's not fair, bitch. Oh my fucking Christ. He too close. Too close, bro. Oh wait, I have a special. Come closer. Tickle. Tickle me and rub my belly. Fuck. Don't touch. Bitch, why? Why are you able to do that, though? Not fair. And ma'am, though? What the fuck was that, Garbo? Disagree to a fuck. What the fuck, though? What was that? That was new. We're lewd as fuck. Are you kidding me? I don't think we have a lewd level. Like, someone actually asked that earlier. And I was like, we don't have rules because the rules are just common sense. Like, don't be a racist, bigoted, transphobe, whatever. Like, you know, what I assume would be common sense in society. And if I don't feel like I need to write rules about that, though. You know? I feel like that invites icky. You know what I'm saying? Like, please don't be transphobic is probably going to invite horrible people to say horrifically transphobic things in chat. It's, I assume, common sense, but no. Dude, I don't think we have do we have a lewd level? I don't think so. I don't joke about rape, but I'm pretty sure neither do you. We've known each other for a bit. That's like, but is that like lewd or just sad and like lack of human